Who is your target audience? That question actually determines if your journey is going to be easy or hard, because a lot of people, a lot of businesses, they aim to serve everyone and then you reach no one. But if you find out someone who has a real problem that you can help them solve, then they'll reach out and you'll have a much easier time spreading your message, making the difference, living a dream life. So what is the key questions to ask yourself to set you up for success and choose the easy path to your target audience? There's at least 5 plus a bonus that I'm about to share with you right here, right now. And the bonus, you need to stick around for that, because that is the key to make sure you're not only hitting your target audience, but also getting the life and happiness you want. My name is Peter Svenning. I am a master coach maker. I have been working with leaders and coaches and making them into master coaches, and I've been certifying over 700 coaches. And one of the ladies that came to me, her name is Ava. She came to me and she said, I really want to make a difference, but I don't know who my target audience is. So I asked her a few questions, and those are the questions I'm going to ask you now. Have you ever had a life or business problem that was really challenging and you solved it, and now you want to share that solution with others so they don't have to struggle in the same way like you did? And she had to think, we had to talk, we had to really find it. And then she said, yeah, I remember one of my daughters, she refused to go to school. She avoided school and it was so troublesome. We had that problem, that issue for years, and then we found a solution and we solved it. And now she's back at school and everybody's happy. And I was like, wow, this is a problem. Let's look. Is there any other people with that problem? We found a Facebook group with thousands of people struggling with that exact same thing. So you knew a lot of other people had the same problem, but there's not many solutions out there to help these ladies and families solve this issue. So we went ahead and we made a story about the transformation she had experienced from having a real hard experience to solving it and now having a pleasant experience. And we found that Facebook group and we asked the admin if she could share her story. She shared in the group, and in a matter of 3 days, she had 25 families in line to become her paying clients. That leads me to the first question I want to pose to you. Have you solved a problem for yourself, for your family, or maybe your clients that is a life or business problem that people need to have changed? So ask yourself, where in your life have you overcome something that you want to help others overcome as well? That is the first question. The second one is that with Ava, I needed to look into, is this a problem only she has, or is there other people with that problem? And how severe is it? And this brings me to another one of the coaches I'm working with at the moment. Her name is Maria. And Maria came to me and she said, I want to help ladies navigate change. And I was like, okay, so your target audience is ladies navigating change. And she said, yeah. And I said, is this a burning issue? Is this a problem? Is this something they're willing to change and do something about? So I needed to look deeper into what navigating change actually meant for her. And she started telling me about the position the ladies she had been working with was in when they wanted to start working with her. And for her, as a coach, she could see solution, which is navigating change. But for the clients, it is, I am hitting the wall, I am burning out, this is severe. So we need to reframe from what she did on the back end to what the issue of the client was on the front end, and then start talking to them and in her marketing and her storytelling about professional women having a burnout. In Ava's experience, there's a lot of families with children not fitting into the school system as it is. So she could step in because there's a willingness. This is a problem that takes people's attention every day. It is not nice to change. There's something they're invested in changing now. In Maria's situation, navigating change is not so clear. Fixing your burnout right now is a big thing that takes all your attention. And the next 2 points I'm about to share with you is all about storytelling. But storytelling may be this abstract concept, so let's make it real concrete for you right now. So we know that you can solve a life or business problem. We know that there's a willingness to change, but we need to enter the conversation in their mind. We need to find out what's keeping them up at night. And if you find out that, ask yourself what you experienced, or talk to someone who's in that situation now and find out what is their deepest worries. So you know exactly what phrases they have. So your target audience is now someone you know you can help, someone you can feel empathically you have helped before. When you collect those phrases and emotion behind them and you communicate that, they will feel that you're describing their situation much better than they can themselves. And if you want to see how I do this with my clients, I have a Truth Bomb Attraction training. You can find over at a page called petersvenning.com. There's a private exclusive training where I show you how my master coaches are using this to tell appealing stories to people who want coaching and want to get to a new place in their life. And then I'll show you how we change lives with transformational intuitive coaching. So if that's for you, the link is in the description. Make sure that your target audience actually has money to invest. And how do you do that? It's all about the nuance. Who are your targets? So for instance, ladies who want to navigate change. It's everyone. And he says nothing but professional ladies burning out from their career. That is the audience who really needs change and probably has the money to pay for it as well. And how do I know this? Because I know the best coaches in the world, and at least 4 of my close friends have this audience as their exact target audience. And there's the last bonus tip that I really want for you, because remember Ava, who had this experience of having this kid not wanting to attend school. And now she had 25 families in that situation, and those families, they have a lot of issues. Ava had worked through that, and she was kind of done with it. So this was not something she really wanted to stay in and talk about again and again and again. So when she had those 25 clients, they signed up with her and she started working with them. And for a while, it was great. But then she was like, I'm feeling less and less happy talking about this all day, being with all this troublesome energy. And I said, that's totally okay. But we got you started. Now you know that you can succeed as a coach and you have a coaching career. We can pivot your coaching career. And I said, who else are you making a difference for? And she said, well, in my former jobs, I worked with leaders all the time and they love me and I would love to help them because they feel kind of alone up there. It's like, yeah, so that's the next thing. Then did the process again. Does she have a life or business experience helping someone else or herself? Yeah, leaders. Cool. Is there a willingness in the audience? Yeah, leaders feel alone, nobody to talk to, and they have to make a lot of decisions all the time, and they have to perform without anyone asking them, how are you? But what keeps those leaders up at night? You only need to make a few phone calls and you'll find out. Then you really have a way in, so you can go to the next step, which is to tell a transformational story about leaders who are stuck and how they found inner alignment, and now they're making so much progress and building their company and their lifestyle and the joy better than ever before. And then let's check in. Does these people have the funds to invest with you? Yeah, leaders do. And they can even put it on the company so it's not going from the personal savings, and that way they're more willing to take the investments. So that way we checked out the 5 steps and we also checked the bonus. Will this target audience make you happy in the long run? And check yourself if that's what you want. If you like this, the link is in the description to go deeper with me, and you might want to go deeper on my channel, so subscribe and watch this video next and it will take you one step deeper.